Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams, is an American rapper, singer, and songwriter. He gained prominence in the hip-hop scene in the early 2010s with his unique vocal style, eccentric fashion sense, and experimental approach to music. Born on August 16, 1991, in Atlanta, Georgia, Young Thug gained attention for his distinctive voice and unconventional delivery, which set him apart from other artists in the genre. His breakthrough came with his 2014 mixtape, 1017 Thug, which featured the single Stoner and received critical acclaim. He has since released several successful projects, including mixtapes like Barter 6, Slime Season series, and studio albums such as So Much Fun and Punk. Throughout his career, Young Thug has collaborated with numerous prominent artists across various genres, further expanding his influence and reach in the music industry. He's known for his versatility, effortlessly blending elements of rap, trap, and melodic singing in his music. Aside from his musical endeavors, Young Thug has also made headlines for his fashion choices, often challenging traditional gender norms with his androgynous style. In the vibrant tapestry of the Atlanta rap scene, Young Thug emerged as a transformative force, leaving an indelible mark with his Grammy nominations, MTV Video Music Awards, and electrifying live performances at various events. His journey to stardom was rooted in the challenging environment of a housing project, where he shared space with 11 siblings under the care of their parents. Growing up amidst the rich tapestry of hip-hop culture, Thug found solace and inspiration in the raw energy of Lil Wayne mixtapes, which fueled his creative fire during the swag rap resurgence. Yet, the harsh realities of life often intersected with his aspirations, with one brother incarcerated for violating probation, while another fell victim to street violence during Thug's early schooling years. Amid it all, Thug's father's hustling ways and his own entanglement in the streets painted a complex picture of his upbringing. Despite the obstacles, Young Thug's ascent to stardom reflects not only his musical talent but also the resilience born from adversity, a testament to the transformative power of art amidst life's most challenging circumstances. Several years later, Young Thug found himself embroiled in a confrontation with his schoolteacher, stemming from his disruptive behavior in the classroom. The situation escalated to the point where physical violence ensued, resulting in Thug being expelled from middle school. Reflecting on the incident, he candidly admitted, "I broke my teacher's arm." The aftermath of this altercation led Young Thug down a tumultuous path, as he was placed in a rigorous juvenile detention program for the next 4 years. Between 2011 and 2012, Thug embarked on a prolific run with the release of his 3-part mixtape series titled I Came From Nothing, showcasing his raw talent and distinctive style. Concurrently, in 2012, Young Thug established the Young Slime Life Crew in his hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. This collective was composed of individuals closely linked to Thug, including family members and childhood friends hailing from the Jonesboro South projects. These formative years laid the groundwork for Young Thug's ascent, as he navigated the Atlanta music scene with a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose, cementing his place as a trailblazer in the hip-hop landscape. Thugger's close ties to Atlanta musician Pee Wee Longway proved instrumental in his introduction to hip-hop luminary Gucci Mane in 2013, marking a pivotal moment in his career trajectory. It was during this encounter that Young Thug's talent caught the attention of Gucci Mane, who wasted no time in offering him a major record deal. Legend has it that Gucci Mane, impressed by Thug's potential, famously pulled out $25,000 in cash from his bag and promptly signed him on the spot. This serendipitous meeting paved the way for Young Thug's breakthrough onto the music scene later that year with his groundbreaking mixtape, 1017 Thug. The title itself served as a testament to Thug's allegiance to Gucci Mane's label, 1017 Brick Squad, underscoring the loyalty he felt towards his mentor and benefactor. While 1017 Thug wasn't an instant chart topper, its significance transcended commercial success. In the nascent era of streaming services, the mixtape emerged as a free offering, distinguishing itself from subsequent commercial mixtapes released by Thug's label. Despite not yielding immediate hits, standout tracks like Picacho garnered critical acclaim, earning placements on prestigious year-end lists such as Rolling Stone's 100 Best Songs of 2013. Through this groundbreaking project, Young Thug not only showcased his raw talent and distinctive style, but also solidified his unwavering loyalty to Gucci Mane, setting the stage for a promising career trajectory in the ever-evolving landscape of hip-hop. On February 4, 2014, Young Thug's commercial debut single, Stoner, hit the airwaves, marking a significant milestone in his burgeoning career. Initially gaining traction through grassroots support, the song caught the attention of Atlantic Records, leading to its official release on iTunes. Despite its success, Thug expressed disapproval towards the remixes of Stoner by artists such as Whaley, Jim Jones, and Jadakiss. Earlier, in January 2014, Young Thug hinted at a potential signing with rapper Future's Free Band's label, an imprint of Epic Records. However, reports indicate that a formal agreement was never reached, and Gucci Mane, Thug's mentor, reportedly intervened by sending cease and desist letters to websites reporting on the alleged deal. Amidst these developments, Gucci Mane's legal troubles and subsequent incarceration in September 2013 prompted Young Thug to explore other opportunities. He was approached by Artist Partners Group, APG, an Atlantic-affiliated imprint, which reportedly secured his services for a modest advance of $15,000. However, APG was unaware of Thug's prior commitment to Gucci Mane's label. The lack of clarity regarding Thug's contractual obligations led to a swift unraveling of his relationship with APG. Concurrently, Young Thug's star continued to ascend rapidly within the industry. Dissatisfied with the management arrangements brokered by Marcos Rippi, Thug opted to part ways and enlisted the guidance of Birdman, the esteemed mogul behind Cash Money Records. In March of 2014, as the buzz around his tracks Stoner and Danny Glover reached a fever pitch, Young Thug made headlines when he announced to a reporter, shortly after rubbing shoulders with Birdman during NBA All-Star Weekend in New Orleans, that he had inked a deal with Cash Money Records. However, the label's publicists swiftly refuted these claims, casting doubt on the reported agreement. Meanwhile, Gucci Mane was still behind bars, facing a daunting 20-year sentence for weapons possession charges. Amidst Gucci's legal woes, Abu Thiam, brother of Akon and a manager to Chris Brown, reportedly began shopping Young Thug's talents to various record labels, seeking to capitalize on the rising star's potential. During this whirlwind of speculation and negotiation, clarity emerged regarding Young Thug's affiliations. It was clarified that while he indeed had an ongoing contract with Gucci Mane, Birdman's Rich Gang was not a record label deal, but rather a management arrangement. These developments underscored the complex and often convoluted nature of the music industry, where alliances and affiliations can shift rapidly amidst the pursuit of success and recognition. For Young Thug, navigating this landscape meant not only harnessing his talent, but also maneuvering through a maze of contractual intricacies and managerial negotiations. By this juncture, the escalating tensions between Lil Wayne and Cash Money Records seemed all but inevitable, signaling the impending dissolution of their long-standing partnership. The rift between Weezy and label head Birdman had been brewing for over 4 months, ignited by Wayne's explosive Twitter tirade on December 4, 2014. In his candid posts, Wayne expressed frustration at feeling like a prisoner within Cash Money and called out Birdman and the label for withholding the release of his highly anticipated album, The Carter 5, despite numerous delays that had significantly pushed back its launch. However, the discord within Cash Money reached new heights with the emergence of Birdman's latest protege, Young Thug. As Thug prepared for the release of his upcoming mixtape, tensions soared even higher when he announced in an interview his intention to title it The Carter 6, a brazen move that directly appropriated the iconic title from Lil Wayne's renowned Carter series. This audacious decision left Lil Wayne understandably displeased, further exacerbating the already strained relationship between himself, Young Thug, and Cash Money Records management, in particular, Birdman. To diffuse the escalating tension, Young Thug initially sought to clarify his admiration for Lil Wayne, emphasizing that he viewed him as an idol and harbored no ill intentions towards him. However, any semblance of reconciliation was swiftly undermined by an Instagram video that seemed to convey a more confrontational tone, leading some to interpret it as a veiled Young Money message. As Lil Wayne had previously indicated that the Carter 5 would mark the conclusion of the esteemed series, Young Thug seized upon the opportunity to lay claim to the subsequent installments, boldly declaring his intentions to release the Carter 6 and beyond. Unfazed by the mounting controversy surrounding Wayne's disputes with Birdman and Cash Money, Young Thug continued to assert that his next mixtape would indeed be titled Carter 6, even as that Carter 5 remained indefinitely shelved. While Lil Wayne remained relatively silent in response to Young Thug's March 2015's announcement, his daughter, Reginae Carter, took to Twitter to voice her disdain for Young Thug's choice of title, deriding it as childish and further fueling the growing rift between the two camps. Amidst the swirling controversy and heated exchanges, the clash over the Carter legacy served as a poignant reminder of the complex dynamics at play within the hip-hop community, where loyalty, artistic influence, and personal ambition often collide with explosive consequences. In April of the following year, Lil Wayne finally broke his silence on his feelings towards Young Thug and the ongoing drama within Cash Money Records. During a performance in Jacksonville, Florida, Wayne made his sentiments abundantly clear by dropping the mic after his set, punctuating his departure with a defiant proclamation: Cash Money. His disdain wasn't limited to the label alone. He extended his diss to include Young Thug, Birdman, and the Rich Gang Collective. Addressing the crowd directly, Lil Wayne minced no words, expressing his frustration with the situation. He urged his fans to refrain from supporting artists who he felt didn't align with his values, specifically referencing Young Thug's controversial Carter 6 mixtape cover, which prominently featured Thug in a nearly nude pose. Wayne's condemnation of the cover served as a symbolic rejection of what he perceived as a departure from the integrity and authenticity of the Carter legacy. In response to Lil Wayne's public criticism, Young Thug took to his preferred platform, Instagram, to address the situation directly. In a video posted the next day, Thug expressed understanding of Lil Wayne's frustrations with his career and acknowledged him as his idol, emphasizing his deep respect for the veteran rapper. "I understand Lil Wayne is frustrated about his career and I feel him on that, but this is my idol. I won't ever swap words with him or beef with him about nothing," Thug stated in the video, reaffirming his admiration for Wayne. Shortly thereafter, another video surfaced in which Young Thug appeared to announce a change in plans regarding his upcoming mixtape. He revealed that he had decided to rename the project from Carter 6 to Barter 6, seemingly as a gesture of respect towards Lil Wayne and to diffuse any further tensions. Despite the adjustment, Thug remained steadfast in his commitment to his music and his fans. Moreover, in a symbolic move aimed at reconciliation, Young Thug announced that his first show following the release of Barter 6 would take place in Hollygrove, the New Orleans projects where Lil Wayne was born. According to court records, during a performance by Young Thug in New Orleans, Lil Wayne's hometown, he faced a hostile reception from the audience, who reportedly shouted him off the stage while chanting for Lil Wayne. Simultaneously, on the same night, Lil Wayne was performing in Atlanta, Young Thug's hometown. As Lil Wayne commenced his performance, individuals affiliated with Young Thug, including Jimmy Winfrey, reportedly left a known Atlanta location called the Vault in vehicles and headed to the venue where Wayne was performing. According to police accounts, officers noticed Jimmy Winfrey aka Pee Wee Roscoe's vehicle, a white 2015 Chevrolet Camaro, and observed that he had an assault rifle in his possession while being the sole occupant of the vehicle. Attempting to detain Winfrey, he fled the scene before authorities could apprehend him. Concerned about a potential attack, law enforcement provided Lil Wayne's tour bus with an escort for safety. Following the conclusion of the escort, Winfrey allegedly approached Lil Wayne's two tour buses on Interstate 285, where shots were fired from a .40 caliber handgun and a 9mm handgun from his vehicle. Cell phone records indicate that Winfrey was in communication with Young Thug, while the tour buses were being escorted by police. Interestingly, there was no cell phone usage recorded from Winfrey's device while on Interstate 285. Despite the absence of injuries resulting from the shooting incident, Pee Wee Roscoe, an affiliate of Young Thug, was arrested in connection with the event. Following his arrest, Roscoe pleaded guilty to 6 of the 27 counts and was subsequently sentenced to 10 years in prison, followed by an additional 10 years of probation. Although Pee Wee Roscoe asserted that the shooting stemmed from the ongoing tensions between Birdman, Young Thug, and Lil Wayne, neither Birdman nor Young Thug faced formal charges in relation to the incident. Despite Roscoe's claims implicating them in the altercation, law enforcement did not pursue legal action against either party. In November 2016, Young Thug took a significant step in his career by co-founding the Young Stoner Life Records imprint under 300 Entertainment. Partnering with the CEO of 300 Entertainment, Kevin Liles, Thug established YSL Records as a platform to nurture and showcase emerging talent within the hip-hop community. Under the YSL Records banner, Thug introduced a roster of promising artists including Gunna, Yak Gotti, Duke, and his own brother, Quantavious Greer, known by his stage name, Unfunk. This collective of artists brought a diverse range of styles and voices to the forefront, reflecting Thug's commitment to fostering creativity and innovation within the music industry. With YSL Records, Young Thug solidified his position as not only a trailblazing artist, but also a visionary entrepreneur, dedicated to providing opportunities for aspiring artists to shine and make their mark on the ever-evolving landscape of hip-hop. On September 5, 2022, a sweeping indictment from Fulton County rocked the hip-hop world, alleging that 28 individuals were involved in racketeering, street gang activity, and a myriad of other charges under the banner of the gang Young Slime Life. Among those accused was Young Thug, who was purportedly identified as the leader of the gang and subsequently arrested. The indictment painted a grim picture of the alleged criminal activities perpetrated by the organization over a span of 10 years. These activities ranged from multiple to thefts and carjackings, outlining a pattern of violence and criminal behavior attributed to the group. Young Thug was implicated in the indictment through 36 overt acts, which included various incidents such as traffic stops involving him and fellow artist Gunna, an older felony charge related to receiving stolen property, the alleged rental of a vehicle used in a murder, and an accusation of making a terroristic threat to a mall security guard. Additionally, the indictment referenced lyrics from 10 of his songs, along with 11 social media posts and 6 private communications between Thug and his associates, as evidence of his involvement in the alleged criminal enterprise. During the RICO trial, the prosecution portrayed Young Stoner Life, YSL, as more than just a record label but as a street gang with ties to the National Bloods gang. Despite its origins as an imprint of 300 Entertainment, founded by Young Thug in 2016, YSL was characterized as an organization rooted in the Jonesboro South projects, where Thug enlisted friends, family members, and associates to form the collective. In June 2022, the court denied Young Thug's request for bond, citing concerns over flight risk and potential danger to the community. Consequently, he remained incarcerated at Fulton County Jail, pending further legal proceedings. Subsequently, Young Thug faced a new indictment that levied additional charges related to street gang activity, drugs, and firearms, further complicating his legal predicament and casting a shadow over his career in the music industry. In December, Atlanta rapper Gunna, named in the indictment alongside Young Thug, was released from jail after entering an offered plea deal. Gunna publicly declared that he had not provided any information to prosecutors and would not cooperate with their investigation. The case took a new turn in November 2023 when the judge ruled that certain lyrics from Young Thug's songs, including tracks like You, would be admitted as evidence in the trial. This decision sparked controversy, as referencing hip-hop lyrics in criminal cases has long been criticized by freedom of speech advocates and artists who argue that music should be considered art and protected accordingly. In another development, co-defendant Shannon Stillwell was involved in a violent altercation at Fulton County Jail, where he was stabbed multiple times by another inmate. In March 2024, an alleged member of Young Stoner Life, YSL, testified in court for the first time, shedding light on the origins of the group. He claimed that Young Thug and another individual initially founded YSL as a music label but later shifted its identity to that of a street gang. This testimony added another layer of complexity to the case, further blurring the lines between the music industry and criminal activity.